Alright, it should be coming up. Let me know if it does or doesn't or whatever. Did the stream come on?
I'm still here at your page. I have to keep refreshing it, obviously. You're streaming to YouTube, right? I haven't got the notification.
I mean, it shouldn't have changed.
Okay, it's live now. It just takes a little bit to relay through their servers, you know. They got millions of people.
Yeah. Well, as you'll see, that little 8 squares, that's the only free space in my inventory right now. I did find another fort, and I repaired it. It's 72.2. It's that one on the right there. I
see that. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, on these runs, I was popping the shit out of this one scav with this APS, and he was just like, "Oh, hey, ah!" And I was like, "That's it." Boom, headshot, dropped him.
Go sell the Mosins. Go sell the Skull Mask.
I already destroyed the whatchamacallit, the Halloween stuff. It had to go. Halloween stuff had to go. Yeah, I don't need the Mosins. There we go. Look at that. Thank you, Joey. I even pulled off the clips and the grips on my 2 big boy guns. Through that, I should probably do the same thing to the M4. But I've actually filled up all my other spaces. All the other spaces. Alright, so that's done. Give me a little bit more playing room. There's the Asval I built for Jesse. Yeah, it's ready to go, man. It's ready to go. I figured, you know, I don't know if you noticed about my money, but my money is a lot higher than it was. So, I had 16,000 USD yesterday. I'm at just under 24,000. And then I think I had like 6.7 million rubles, and I'm just about to 7.5. Because I was actually scavving it up, and then I was like, you know what? This is not getting my health soft skill where I want it.
Yeah, this isn't doing technically anything for me. It's just getting me more money and less space.
More money is always good. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's like if I have $10, what's better? 20.
Running out of ways to hold that money. You need to get you a money case, I think.
That's 9,000 euros. I don't even have that many euros.
That are awarded by quests or something?
Well, I'm gonna get another medical case when I finish the therapist task, which is once I get past the soft skill, then I have one more task from her to go drop those 3 gunpowders, I think, on a night factory run. Good God, that was loud.
Now, there isn't like a trade then for a money case?
Oh, I could, I don't know. I don't think so. I think you have to buy them for euros.
And there's no way to buy euros.
I think you can with Skier. I think you can convert rubles to euros. Because Bad's bought 2 of them.
Then who cares how much it costs in euros? Just buy it, man. You need it because you need the space.
Well, then I'd have to sell them my wallets. I don't know if wallets will fit in there, but it'd be cool if they did.
Wouldn't that be crazy? You put a wallet in every spot in the money case, and it's like
4 times the space. Because a wallet's 1 space, and it holds 4 stacks of cash. This is definitely the most amount of rubles that I've ever held at any given time, which is like not even half what I've seen, you know, the real streamers do. I told you I did some sound testing on Tarkov yesterday, and it only comes out of 2 channels.
Two
That's
channels or whatever.
yeah, left and right. Because I had a sound device that was able to measure all 7.1, which is 8 channels, of my headphones, and then I did a sound test that actually made that sound bar, you know, the equalizer, sound off on all of them. And then I started playing same sound control. I started playing Northwest. That means I'm near the southeast. Or am I? Yeah, it's right there. Now I'm running towards 2 other player spawns, so this may not be good. That's why I don't even pull my pistol out until there's a need. I mean, not that I can't replace it because I have another APS. It's a pride thing. I pride myself on the fact that I haven't, knock on wood, had to lose a pistol yet. You're like, damn it, Matrix, you're a hoarder. And proud of it. Just pray that there's no one spawned at the medical tent spawn. That's all I can say. And pray that there's a 74U in this square. They don't even have to pull my APS out. And there's not. Jingasway. Hey, there's a black MOE AKM 4-stock. Don't see any flashlight. Oh, no, is that? Yeah, that's a guy right there. Hey, wait, what? Yeah. I saw you walk back there behind that truck. I know there's 2 of y'all over here.
Земля!
Have I mentioned how much I love this APS pistol, by the way? Is this a good time to mention that? Oh, Shinoli, Cannolis, Honolis, he had Fort. No wonder it took me popping so many rounds into his butt. This may be run around the outside and just extract round, bro. Because I can use that Fort. And guess what? We just made room for it.
Go clean up your other buddy that you just shot and then get the hell out of here. Hell yeah. SKS, bro. Not firing no little girly rounds no more.
I don't know. That SP8 rounds is pretty good stuff.
Against an unarmored target.
Dude, I just took out a guy with Fort.
How much is missing from the Fort? You didn't hit him in the armor.
A little bit.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, that was a face shot that finally killed him, but that's okay. I get bonus XP for headshots. I'm so heavy, but that's okay, 'cause I got time. That's horrible. I was way off key.
I got Fort in a major way.
Check out my Fort.
You wanna come play in my Fort?
Tell me that APS didn't sound badass when I clicked it over to auto, and it just. Brrr, brrr.
Is it the only auto pistol in the game?
No, there's the Glock 18C, and I want to say the Glock 17 might be as well. I'm not sure, but I know the 18C is, and maybe the 17, because I know I've seen people put the drum mags on the 17s. There's a drum mag for this one too. I think the APC is what people consider the best. Like there's people that do entire PMC runs, like on woods, hunting for people with the APC. Now, of course, it can be modded too. I mean, you can mod it like the 18C. It can have a little reflex sight on it. It can have a silencer put on it, and a 50-round drum mag. And it's a 9x18. I don't know if the by 18 makes it better, or.
Say something to my mom. Alright, so my mom let the dog out, so I gotta go track her down. Yay.
Who let the dog out?
See, my mom keeps forgetting that the dog's inside, and she just opens the back door to let fresh air in, and then the dog's like, oh, look, the back door's open, joink.
Есть кто, нет? Okay, we got bears, now we got goddamn scavs. Служивый! Это... На, блядь, жри, сука!
Back, but I'm gonna take advantage of this Unfortunately, the dog is easily tricked. If we open the door to the house, she just instantly wants to go inside the house. The new house.
Yeah. Ha ha. I don't know if you saw what I did there, but I purposely took a round. It was not easy. Sitting there waiting on the guy to shoot me. Then he wouldn't shoot me.
Then you're afraid he didn't shoot you in the face.
Well, they don't, remember, they don't automatically go for headshots anymore. Remember? Not automatically.
Did you make it out?
Hell yeah. And you know this, man.
I can't decide if it's my internet or your stream, but it's really fuzzy right now. So I'm gonna try tuning into it on my phone, see if it looks any better. It's just my end. Your stream looks fine. I'm watching it on my phone and it looks way better.
I actually had to buy more rounds. I only had to buy 60 so far, so I just bought another 50. Alright, we're going to earmark where the end of that round was as far as my skills are gone. 68.3 is what, 1.7 left? 0.7. So even that short run, I still got. I got 0.7 that round. And, you know, didn't really take any damage. So that'd have been about 0.5 more right there. But 1.7 to go. Woot, woot. Of course, I'm only doing this because 5, 7, it's gonna be daytime no matter what. Doesn't really matter. I'm only doing this because we're getting ready to wipe, and I really, for some reason, want to get done with these therapist quests before the wipe. I just want to get them done. I want to be done, man. I just want to be done. What if they wipe your stats, but they don't wipe the quest completions? What if they wipe the quest completions and they don't wipe the stats? Right? Either way, it would behoove me to get this done before the wipe. Either scenario. You keep your skills, but you start through the task again. I think that's the big thing that people, because it's going to be a partial, right? I have a feeling that money.
They have not committed to anything in particular about.
Well, I've heard all three scenarios. I've heard full, partial, and no. And it seems like it depends on what day it is, whether or not that's going to be that way or not. I figured this weekend would be a great weekend to play with the boys, but everybody's doing their own thing, which is cool. It's cool. You know, gave me some. I wouldn't be doing this if I had people to play with, right? Oh, I heard someone loading their gun. Sounded like from over here. Squash! 10 points of XP for that. Juice. Oh, I can't carry more than one peso. Probably gonna be lots of gunfire since it's a daytime run. I've been pretty lucky about keeping it at night, which I think has been part of my formula of success. Man, underneath Idea, in the garage under Idea, I ran into so many scavs, dude. I think I dropped like 6. Which we're not too, if you think about it, I'm actually coming into the bottom of Idea right now. Couldn't tell if that was above or below. Might be the first time I lose a pistol. Fuck it. I have another one. Good God. Told you there's going to be some firefights in here. Man, my internet keeps spiking. Ah, yep. Never even saw him. There goes my first pistol. Good job. This means you're... I'm not saying that. This means you're happy. Pop me in the noodle, McDoodle. How did he even know I was there? Wasn't moving. It's okay. It's okay, man. I keep telling myself it's okay. Like he knew I was there. Where's another APC? Where's another APC? Where's another APC? I have a TT. I think that takes different ammo, though. APC. That just allows me to stick a couple or one thing out of the inventory. Inventory control manager. Alright. Unload. Load up some rounds. Stuff back in the old Glockaroony. We're going to check the old skill stat just cuz. Hey, it went up a little bit. Now I only need 1.4. Just for getting killed, I got 0.3 health. Wait, I need 1.4. Why did I write down 1.3? So close.
Do you have a particular brand of wall mounts you use when you bought them for TV? Or what made you, what was your deciding factor when you bought a TV mount?
Did it? So it depends. First off, it's got to meet the requirements of the size of TV I have. And typically, you're never going to buy a smaller TV, right? So
No.
I would get a TV mount that was like my range or slash I could go up a couple sizes later in life, okay? Type of thing, but they're usually a range anyways, you know, like there's one, let's say mount A for up to 36 inch and then mount B from like 32 up to 46 inch, you know, type of thing. And then the next thing you got to decide is, do you want it a flat mount that just angles from the top, you know, angles top down, you know, the top of the angle just comes down because you're going to be sitting at it square on? Or are you going to need to turn the TV left to right a little bit? Because then you're going to have to get, if you want to be able to adjust it softly, you know, left to right, like, you know, pull the left side of the TV out a little bit or pull the right side of the TV out a little bit to give you that perfect angle. Then you're going to have to get a slightly more expensive one that actually has the arm built into it.
Like your little articulators.
Yeah, where you can like pull it out and pull it out from the wall and all that stuff.
Well, there are tons of those.
So that was that's really, I mean, it's just a piece of hardware, you know. It's like I don't care what brand of U-bolt it is as long as it works, as long as it's forged steel. As long as it's that, I'm good to go. Good to go, Daddy-o. I guess I've had too many good runs, so it threw me into a really bad one. Major gunfire everywhere. Now it's kicking me back down and trying to find something a little bit more my loadout. I firmly believe this is just, this is just my take. It's my opinion. It's not verified by any sort of research. That the game assesses not necessarily your level, but your loadout and the amount of people in your group, and tries to throw you in a raid with comparable, geared slash amount of people. It may throw you in there like we were 5 and there was like 4 other 2-man groups, right, to kind of balance it out. I'm not saying it's going to throw you a 5-man squad on a 5-man squad. Where in the hell? Oh, well. But GBs, I'm way out here. But it's like that last raid. It was that's kind of that didn't count as far as my assessment goes. So, I also think the amount of successful raids you're in kind of builds you up. Like, oh, you're a pretty good skill level, even though you got a pistol. Let's see what you do against some geared guys. I could be totally off base. I could totally just be.
Well, there are other stats in the game that it could be going off of that you just referred to. One being win streak, because that's actually counted in the game. You can see because now yours is down to 0 again. Let's see. Another one that I think that you probably get compared with is level, like you said.
Well, I've ran up against level 10 guys and level 12 guys, and I've been fully decked out. But those guys were usually running some pretty good gear themselves.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of team level versus team level. Like an average, not necessarily.
Well, like Jesse's 30, I'm 38. We got up against a team of 2 that was both level 10, but they were wearing some pretty good gear for level 10.
And then you went up against like some teams of 3 that, remember, you even highlighted that video, and they were higher level than you. What I'm saying is, it takes an average, and I don't know for sure. But I mean, and no one knows for sure. Hell, the developers themselves probably don't know exactly how it works, because if they did, there wouldn't be so many damn desync issues and crap like that. They know how they want it to work.
There's got to be some kind of balancing, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, the game would just be like 7 people in a room. Whatever, minimum number, phone together. And that would also have the computer stack tendencies so that the raid would be over the quickest. That way, the company would be, because every raid that goes on and the number of people in it, that's just one more asset the company has to keep alive until that raid ends. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And so they would be inclined to stack the raids to where they would be as short as possible. So that way they don't have to keep an asset alive.
Alright, hold on. About to go into a battle situation. Heard some scavs down here in the garage underneath IKEA. He's pretty pissed. I'm gonna see if I can give him the old mute button. There's one.
Земляк, мы стреляем не хотим, мы так наблюдаем.
I better heal it. 1.1 to go. Devoy my G, Devoy my G, where are you at? One to go. 1 whole point to go.
In health?
Yes, 1 full solid point. Oh, full Salewa. I don't know if you saw that I purposely waited for that guy to take 1 shot at me before I healed.
Were you shot?
Yeah, I mean before I shot back. Which is actually not that much. Ooh. Daddy like the morphine. Ooh, Daddy got a butt. Daddy got a butt pad, butt pad, butt pad. Daddy got a butt pad. Oh yeah, man. Look at there. I have went up another 0.2 in health. 0.8 to go.
Can't you just find, like, something to damage yourself just by walking?
Yeah, there's barbed wire. I can get in some barbed wire. But again, I think it has this whole timer thing, you know, like, so that way people can't sit there and just pad stats. Devoid my G, devoid my G. So I kind of hem-haw around and build a little charisma and do a little, ooh. Eat my croutons. Oh yeah, baby. Gotta keep my energy high.
Those naturally dehydrate you too, which is good when you're trying to use a lot of water.
Drink some bleach? That would not be good. Yeah, like that. See, like. Healing plus 14. It's like the different parts of your body that you damage, you know? Like I had my head damaged. When you get that little stat, I think you get the boost of runes. .2. .2. Brush my arm. Owie! Now this says I just hit health 7. Now I think the server just needs a little bit of time to understand that I'm level 7 health. Like, I'm going to start working my long way around to extraction. Because you saw it. It said I was 0.1 over. But I've had it where I've come out and it's like, oh, I'm going to revert back to what it said before. Maybe I should have brushed my other arm for good measure.
I think we'll just take what we've been given and smile and nod.
Well, I never got the quest like ba-doo, 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 ba-doo thing, you know.
Right, but when you get out of the game, you can go and...
Hey, some more barbed wire here. I can brush my right arm.
Risk it, man.
Risk what? I don't care if I die. Ow, my guy says. Owies, why? Why was my guy hurt me? Now it says 0.3. See, again, I think it's different body parts. Now I've had like my right leg, my left arm, my right arm, and my head damaged. So I got a little... Man!
Don't overdo it and traumatize yourself and get shock death.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I didn't like the 0.1. That was too close. Too close for comfort. And then I heard a big kaboom. Just now. Like a really big kaboom. It was probably from Kiba. Guys like to throw their Jarnadas there.
See, I think you need to invest in either an items case or something to free up some space in your inventory, man.
I don't have the option for that. I mean, if I had 7 Bitcoins, I could buy a weapons case. It's not like a Scav backpack, I mean a Scav jump box where you can spend an obscene amount of money and get one. They feel that would be too easy. Hell, I'd even spend it if it was USD. But I can make that back too. It's either euros or bitcoins. Two things that I do not.
You can buy euros.
Well, the euros is for a money case. It is again. It's not. It may be a level 40. You know, like level 40. I become level 4 mechanic and ragman. You know that may be an option then. I'm not sure exactly all the.
I think the items case
the cool
is a
stuff.
therapist thing.
Well, it may be something I can buy once I finish the task with her. I don't know. We'll take a look at it here in a minute once I get out of this raid.
Because I'm pretty sure it's just been like an obscene amount of euros, like 9,000 euros.
Yeah.
And I've asked you before and you just said no.
I know the money case is 9,000 euros, but you would think that the other ones would be more. Excitating. Now let's see if my stats carried over.
Yeah.
Pretty good XP. 3 eliminations. 2 of those were headshots. 2 kill bonus streak. 9 inflicted heavy damage. Escape bonus. Healing. Food and drink. It's thinking. It's thinking. No! It went backwards. It went backwards, Daniel. To 69.8. It went backwards. Why must you do this to me? Hoy, uive.
I knew you were milking it.
It went backwards. That's not nice.
Yeah.
It's not nice to go backwards. It's not nice to go backwards, Daniel.
go to therapist. Sell her that key. See right there, items case for sale. So many euros.
$11,612 for an item case in euros.
And
That's,
then before you buy it, how much do euros cost?
you can trade 15 things to get one. Those ophthalmoscope.
Yeah, you're not gonna get those. That's like a retarded amount of things. Those are so rare.
And if you trade 4 gold chains and a roller, you can get a money case. That's how Bad's been getting them, because he's like rollers and money, gold chains are his thing. That's what it is.
So go now. Who sells
I think you can trade
euros?
those with skier. Yeah, see
I
right
thought it was
here.
mechanic that you got
No,
euros from, but I know that's not right. Yeah, you might be. Skip.
113 rubles is 1 euro. So it's
See,
113 to 1.
you got 7 million rubles and so much space. Would be saved, right?
€6,000 would be 678,000 rubles. And that would basically zero me out on whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit? You think it's worth it? Do you think I should buy €6,000?
If you want your items case, I mean, how much space do they reduce? Let's do the math.
All right. Well, they are a 4x4. And they that's the wrong
Cut down
case.
to like a
That's the
16 by,
wrong
I mean,
case.
an 8x8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a
So
4x4 and it
one,
turns into an 8x8. Oh,
so
look,
it's
there's my other freaking whatchamacallit. I was wondering where my other Tatum was. Hey, look, there's another APS. Let me finish selling this stuff.
see, it breaks down. It wouldn't be all that expensive.
Well, I'll be using all the euros I have, plus.
No, but you could replace them with 600,000 rubles, which you have like millions and millions of. And I'm not diminishing the amount of rubles you have by saying that, I mean, it converts over easily, but I mean, it's not something you've been having trouble getting, is what I mean. You've been having very successful scab runs. It's the end of the season. It's not like you're going to run out all of a sudden. That's funny. You brought out a Michael Myers mask.
Yeah, I just put it on because.
Damage.
See, when I throw the stuff back on me, I end up getting some space back. But yes, all these little guns in here would most likely fit into one of those guys. So many things. would fit into another items case. And yes, I could just spend the 1.2 million, probably about close to 1.3 million rubles and get one, right, for 12,000.
Yeah.
And then that would chunk down my money. I'd have to be shuffling wallets.
I'll be right back. Because anything in the world will fit in an items case, right? You can put 4 forts in there and just call it a day. That's what I see Kuda does all the time in his items case. He's like, that's where my forts are stored.
I'm poor.
What are you talking about poor? I see 6
Why am
million.
I so poor?
$23,000. And you didn't
So
even touch your euros amount.
actually, I converted to
I
12,000
saw that.
went over. It was like 1.352. Shrubink, shrubink, shrubink. Look at
And
there.
what you could
It's
do,
a fort case.
instead of doing what you just did, though, you could take all those tack rigs that got stuff in them that are reducing size and put them inside of that, and it would save even more space.
Yeah, I mean about the same.
No, because they reduce space.
Yeah, they're already reducing space.
So if you put them in there, you're getting a double reduction, because you're getting the space they take up plus whatever space they're additionally providing.
Six of one way, half a dozen of another.
Right, but yeah, you're right. It's the exact same space because it's would have taken up space in your inventory no matter what. Now you just need to buy another items case. Call it a day. One for your fort, one for your tack rigs. This has made a lot of space. Look how much you're moving up in the world, space-wide. Gosh. And you don't even have body armor on. Oh, because it's in your backpack.
Yeah, I'd actually be wearing that one. Forgot to sell that TT.
And what do the 2 hot rods get you again?
30
Ammo?
rounds of 545 by 39 BS ammo, which I'm about to do. Which I use in that's the best 545 ammo in the game, as far as I'm concerned. Do 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 do. Boom.
Obviously, that's not the tack rig you'd be wearing. Yeah.
Yeah, I wear this tack rig.
Well, it just got too much stuff in it.
Well, I've got it loaded with extras for right now. 16. That guy's gonna get sold. I just have it loaded with some extra stuff for right now because it was necessary.
Like your items case didn't even make a dent. You need to buy another 2 of them.
Oh, it made a dent. That's a whole lot more space than I've had. It took out 4x4s in essence. Well, 3 4x4s because the case itself is a 4x4. So it took out 16, 32, 48 slots, something like that. Give me freed up 48 slots. Can't spend all my cheese, man.
No, and I'm not thinking you should. But what I am thinking is that if you're going to invest in a case, from now on, that should be the type of case you buy because you can put no matter what you want in there. There's no restrictions.
That was like 2 days worth of hard scavenging right there.
Oh my gosh.
2 whole
Yeah,
days.
that's yes, or you could get like maybe 2 hours worth of lucky PMC runs and pay for it. And I shouldn't even call them lucky because you're not lucky, you're skillful. And you found your other night vision goggles and all that mess, so.
Yeah, I did. Sure enough. Oh, right. Well, unload, tac, ammo, boom, cartridge. Set them.
Need some more ammo in its pistol, right? Yeah. What size ammo is it?
9 by
9
18.
or the 9 by. Now, is there a 9 by 19 that's automatic?
Yeah, the Glock 18C.
So it's just a tiny bit larger caliber. Which probably makes it a higher recoil.
Yeah, see, 9 by 19 para right here for the Glock 18C. And that's what it looks like fully decked with the flashlight and a little reflex sight and a 50-round drum mag and.
Now, if you're going to shoreline over and over, I mean not shoreline, but interchange over and over again, why don't you take your interchange key bar?
Oh, I have my 2 Kiba keys in this docs case.
Oh.
That's the only
room
2.
in the docs case for money or something?
Yeah, there's 3 slots for money.
Okay, good.
I got this, man. I got this.
Man.
There, is that a little better? Everything's more even, squared-ish. Got room for stuff to come out. Stuff. Since you made me spend so much money.
Oh my gosh. Made you. Had to twist your arm.
Not too hard.
It's like, you know, a week before the season wipes, and like you're never gonna be able to use that money, and now you're gonna spend it finally. That's like a man that's a week before dying, finally moving into a mansion.
If all goes well, I'll get my last .2 health. I had a... Whoa, thunder. Thunder!
They said one of the next updates, like not necessarily the next one, but like coming up soon, is going to be a compass.
Are they going to fix the map so that way the compass actually works where the map is actually portrayed?
I have no idea, bro. I didn't ask them any detailed questions or anything. I just saw in a little blurb that a compass is coming. I mean, I assume it'll always point north, no matter which way north is.
So that way when you're like, which did that come from? That way! That's how we're doing it now. That way where the rock and the tree is on the ground by the hill to my left. Then we can actually say north by northwest. What?
North 185 or whatever. And they're probably going to give you a numbered compass.
A degrees. Compass with degrees.
Yeah, that's normally how.
Southeast extraction! Wow, wow.
Do not like that extraction?
No, I don't. It doesn't bother me. I don't even care if I make it out alive. I give somebody a level 38 dog tag, which I'm sure they appreciate. I'm laying my name all over the place, so people are like, Matrix TTV. What did that guy die for?
You're not even streaming.
Well, I am streaming, my friend, just not to my TTV.
Right, but they can't come over there and follow you if you're not streaming. They won't even find you.
Yeah, they'll just see that I'm offline. Stick a little sign up that says, go to YouTube! I'm at YouTube!
Follow me here and go to YouTube.
Follow me and go to YouTube. Well, I was hoping that the boys would be on and we'd be able to run with 3 viewers strong and, you know, have a lot of goody joy going on, but boom, baby. I got the subtask quest update now. Just for running around.
You got the health one just now?
Yep. Put me up
Run
to...
through barbed wire or what?
Nope, just running around. Gave me some health. Because remember, there's several things that factor into it. It's your endurance, it's your strength,
Well, that's awesome,
eating,
bro.
drinking.
Now you made it. You're a big boy now.
I'm a home level 7. It's awesome.
I wonder if that makes you harder to kill.
Well, I mean, it makes me have less dehydration, less food consumption, less death from fracture. Although I died from fracture earlier, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Totally. I was inside Mantis after I got my leg shot, and I was all healed up and painkillered, and I took 2 steps, and it was like, ah! And like everything in my body started going dark real quick, and I stood still, and I healed up, and then as soon as I took 1 more step, that was it. That was all she wrote. Body says, nope, not gonna do it, not gonna do anymore. Whoa, what the hell? Is that a voodoo? That's a...
You're definitely gammaing that instead of your pistol.
Why?
Oh, dude, that thing's worth way more than your pistol.
Well, I could just drink my water and gamma my pistol.
Okay, well, there you go.
Bye, water.
Or put your morphines in your pocket.
Oh, man, there is some gunfire going on upstairs. Should I get the quick exit?
Now that you completed your task and you don't want to do this anymore?
Well, it's served its purpose. That's how I look at it.
We'll run face forward into death then.
I'm running around with a hatchet out. Doesn't get any more.
I know. You're gonna be like, go to Kiba. That's what you need to do. Just go and try to hatchet somebody at Kiba.
Dude, I went to Kiba and tried to kill somebody with a 74U and it still didn't happen. He shot me in the leg so I couldn't run away, and then he threw a grenade in my lap as I'm trying to like open my inventory and get my morphine popped. Luckily it didn't pop in time.
Oh, you forgot you had Kiba keys. Come out with the Kiba stuff.
There we go, baby! Yeah! There is a god! Now I can do something.
That's like your favorite gun because it always comes with ammo, huh?
Comes with BP ammo 99% of the time. Look at there, BP. Second best ammo for its second best in slot. SBIS.
I want to see you go to Kiba. I want to see you get some kills.
Oh, I always go to Kiba. Usually, somewhere in here, somebody comes up and makes me not happy.
Oh boy, first time. Now, do you lock it behind you? Hell yeah.
I don't lock it, but I close myself in. Oh my god, there's gunpowder. I don't even know what that is. I know what that is. Holy shitballs! It's a decked out DVL-10. Oh, it's more than a DVL-10. Sega 9 next to it.
You need to come here with a bigger bag.
Oh, people come in here with TAC-2s all the time, man. That's not getting into kit, but that's the problem. It's getting back out.
Now you got a ice cream cone.
Yep. And a Taleo. That might be sniping rounds for this thing.
You have a magazine for it and everything?
I think there's a magazine in it, just no ammo. I don't know, let me make some room here.
I think it's a one-by magazine, isn't it? Or is
Yeah, it's the wrong type of ammo. That'd have been cool. I mean, like. Got too much crap.
Oh man, you out of space and there's a that ibuprofen away. I mean that empty box of ammo. The box is literally empty. Eject.
An ASVAL. Really? You guys are gonna do this to me? An ASVAL. Sitting right here. Right here. After I bought one for Jesse.
You need to go kill a Scav and come back to that. You don't even have a backpack right now, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, so that's gotta be on the list of things to do. Kill a Scav, go back to the ammo.
I think I'm gonna get close to extraction. I'm gonna extract.
Did you get that stupid sniping rifle you'll never use?
I don't know. I might use it. I might use it next raid just for you.
Yeah, sure. Secondary round, secondary rifle only. That way you actually have something to rely on if you don't like how it handles.
Take it into factory. Be a sniper on factory. You're like, don't do that, Matrix. That would be dumb.
Well, no, it's not actually dumb. You just gotta learn the spots. There are some key spots in factory where you can basically shoot 2/3 of the map from one spot. You just gotta be able to kind of like step back and forth and rotate a little bit, you know, between angles every time you hear movement. And it's an elevated position at the end of that tunnel. You go outside and you're on the little HVAC vents. And you kind of step back into the tunnel to get the other side. And it's hard to explain. You've got like a pivot point there where you can go between angling down one side of the field and shooting. And then anytime you need to get down quick, there's quick access all the way to the ground. Because there's a spot on the map that you're not supposed to technically be able to do this, but you can jump down on the not barbed wire, but chain link and then just walk down from it.
Quick bathroom
So
break.
your stream yesterday, Matrix? It's already got 8 views, bro.
What, my YouTube?
Yeah, your YouTube stream. It's got 8 views already. Your yesterday. Your 3-hour stream. That's almost half the views your Goblin Vault's got in 3 years. So, did you go turn in that quest?
No, I ran to the bathroom. Took a screenshot though. Trading, therapist, task. Look at there, look at there, look at there. Get 2 grizzlies and 29,000 rubles, 8,500 XP, and 0.07 more rep. Good job. Stay in good health. I intend to. Alright. Locate the drop spot in the nighttime in factory. Obtain 3 packs gunpowder and leave them in the designated spoot. That's going to be a quick quest lookup for me. Because that may be just grab some crap gear and throw a flashlight on it and, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I'm going to have to empty out some space in the old gammer. Only thing I really need is I'll need 3 slots. I mean 6 slots total.
Yeah, so just take out your docs case, take the 2 morphines and the healing thing, because you won't need the docs case.
Right, but I may take my factory key, which I could take that on a key bar.
Did you already look it up? Do you have to go to factory or something?
Yeah, it's a nighttime factory. Nighttime in factory. Where is my... Oh, it's probably in this one.
Right, you're right back.
No, it's not in that one. You know what? It's probably in the docs case that I just had. Factory. There we go.
The Scav run, and then my final 3 were all found in that area.
On Night Factory, you actually don't have to breach kick the door. You can open it. Alright, so after you have all 3 of the gunpowder, you need to go to Night Factory. Now, you're going to need to be placing these inside the 3rd story of the factory offices, inside the old breach room. On Night Factory, you actually don't have to breach kick the door. You can open it and close it. Very helpful because a lot of people will be using night vision, fast MTs with contacts. So the quieter you can be moving through there, the better. You want to sneak into that room, and you're going to have to place all 3 of the gunpowders. The good news is you can't, it's not like the markers, so if you get killed during the placement and the gunpowder are inside of your container, you'll be okay. And for you guys that only have an alpha container, you can plant 2 at a time and then leave the raid and come back in and plant the 3rd. So it's once you get the gunpowder, in fact, you could just hatchet run there and you'll be fine. So that's what I would recommend. Just if you, I did it with MVGs, fast MT, fort with a pretty decent weapon, but not required. Just get that in the container, go there, place them. Each placement takes 30 seconds, so you're going to be there for at least a minute and a half. And then I don't think you even need to survive and leave the raid. Once they're placed, you've completed the task. And that is the last prerequisite task for the mechanic task series, which currently, as of February 26, 2018, is not in the game, but will be eventually. So you'll need to complete these at some point. There will be mandatory to actually level up the rep for the mechanic.
So how's it looking?
So basically, I got to go in there at night and drop them in that breach room. But when you go in at night, you don't have to breach the room. Does that make sense? Unload.
Okay.
Unload ammo. Hold on. Hold up. You know what? I am going to use partial BP because it's not bad ammo. And I'm going to finish off with some BS. And not going to take a whole lot though. Not going to take a whole lot. That way if I lose, there's not a real big loss. Alright, so I got a little morphine, got a little meds, got my factoring key in case that's the way I need to get out. Got my 3 gunpowders, okay? Now, the only other thing I'm going to do, since I'm just going to be wearing
take that extra
what?
clip and put half that ammo in it. That way, just in case you need to reload once.
Well, hold on. Hold on, man. I'm going to do one better than that. I'm going to do better than that. Because I am such a hoarder. That extra 60 rounds is going in that. What do you think of that? And then this stuff is going to get sold. That stuff tucks into there. I mean, I could take a little of that and take a little of that just in case, you know.
Grenade.
Just in case.
Hope we can call your grenades from now on, Justin. Take Justin into the raid.
All right, I got 2 of them, and there was one other thing I was going to do. What was it? I don't remember. What was it? Oh yeah, get another IFAX out. Throw that back over here. Hide that red mask up there. Yeah. That was that. That was what it was. Matrix says yes. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, so now I got some stuff I can sell because, you know, money is... I'm so poor now. I'm very poor. Gotta make back my money. Alright, I don't even think I need a backpack. What do you think? I got a flashlight. I mean, I could carry, I could wear, you know, a little bit of armor or something. I mean, I got this gazelle. You know, I could go crazy. But given the setup that I would be losing, I don't know if it would be worth, you know. Maybe some sword-ins?
Well,
You know, that's
I
only
would
about
take.
20,000
I
rubles.
would. Yeah, I would definitely take some heads. I would definitely take an armor setup. I just wouldn't take your best one. I would like trade for one or something.
Well, that was free, and that was free, and that's already insured. I don't know what armor I should wear.
Just go buy Untar or something. Who cares?
Just a little something, something.
Just to, guard your chest.
There's
You definitely don't want to use it as
P.A.K.A.
hell, since it... Hell, I don't care if you use your lowest case of fort. I mean, just whatever.
Don't have enough of those. I could buy Karasa, I could buy Untar, or P.A.K.A. You pick. Just know that the Karasa is like
Whichever.
83,000 rubles.
Well, I
Untar,
mean, what's your armor class of your helmet? And let's buy a similar armor class.
it is a level 4.
Oh, that's probably pretty prohibitive.
Well, it's like a fast MT, okay? It is basically, it is a fast MT, but it's an unmoddable fast MT, okay? There's no night vision, there's no hooking the mandibles. It's just, it is what it is. I pulled this off a
All right.
guy
Well,
the other day.
I would think get some highly maneuverable I mean, something that's not gonna weigh you down, because you're gonna be running a lot in this. If you run into people.
Karasa is technically level 3 armor, but it's 83,000 rubles. I don't care. I'll make it back. Well, Dookie, if I'm going to do this, hold on, let me check. I know it spent some money somewhere in a wallet. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It may have spent a whole thing of a wallet somewhere. Guess what I get? So, I don't know if they changed it, but according to the video, you got a money case. Now, that might have changed. That might have changed. It may be a meds case now. Sure, because the video I watched was Deadly Slobs and from February. Guess I could go look. Trading, task. I get a meds case, 35,000 rubles, 10,000 XP. So this used to be a money case, now it's a meds case. And in true Scrubbo fashion, hold on, let me go down. Oh, look at there. I have one MBSS. What do you think of that? Not that I'm going to need it. It's going to be nighttime. That's why I brought a flashlight. I got a flashlight. Now, I could wear one of my silencers. I have a silencer for that gun. Somewhere. Take that guy off. Feel like we're starting to divest here. A little bit more than I originally intended, but that's okay. Makes it interesting, right?
All about using what you have.
Where did you go? My silencer. I want to know.
I want to know.
I know I had one.
What's it called?
There it is. It's already on the 74. Boop. That way when I shoot something or a scav or something, they're not automatically coming to me because they're at night, right? Alright, so no MVGs, but I got a flashlight. Should be able to operate fairly easily, fairly okily dokily. We'll see. We'll see. You know, factory is one of the darkest places there is, but I'm actually insuring this. I can't believe it. Oh, there's actually somebody here looking to go in. I could have put a grip on this gun. Why didn't I put a grip on? Oh well.
Get a grip, Matrix. Get a grip. Mom's making chili and it smells so good.
It's not a bad thing that I use a short gun for this run because, you know, it's a lot of CQC.
Oh.
With the 60 rounds of ammo, you know, 2 clips of it, that's 120 rounds. It should be good. I should be fine. And that I had a hexagon, but this PBS4 is actually, or PSB4, I don't remember how they do the letters. It actually reduces recoil. But I should have put a buttstock and a grip on this gun. Old iron sights! But that's okay. Hopefully I'll be going up against hatchlings, right?
Nobody at all.
Or nobody at all. That would be even better.
We've been waiting for players for almost 2 minutes now.
I've waited for 2.5 minutes and still had players. Remember, this is 7 or 8 people can go into this instance. Here we go. All I care about is living until I can get these 3 items dropped. Everything else after that would be cheddar. And this is why we have the flashlight. Where did it put me? In the tunnel somewhere.
Damn, someone's already opened that door.
Прямо вверх!
Black gutted already.
Вонючий, мать твою! Ну иди сюда, попробуй меня трахнуть! Ублюдок, каналист, будь ты проклят! Иди, идиот, трахнуть тебя и всю себя! Говно
Well, I need a heal.
It's like the absolute worst thing that could have happened besides you getting killed happened. Making all this noise the whole time you're doing it.
Down to my last one. There's definitely people running around.
Are you gonna make a blast for the door and then see people on the way? Did you have to survive?
Mm-mm. I don't think so. I don't think so, Willis. We're gonna go find out right now. Task traders completed. Nicely done. Mechanic has received their propellant. And that's it. Therapist is now done. It's all good. Got them all done. Can't believe we've done all therapist. Therapist done. All right. So, proper's done. Therapist done. Skier's done. Down to these three guys here on the bottom.
Time to go get your reward.
Look at there. Look at there. Oh, look. I can put those in there. They fit nicely. Nicely in there. Yes, I do. Alright, let's see what other goodies I got laying around that could go in there. Actually, I'm going to stick this in there. Alright, alright. Oh, wait, nope. Alright. I may not have that many meds right now. I may be down on meds. Nope. There's 3. That's room for 3 things. Like that guy. Oh, wait, hold on. There's one of those. And that guy. And we'll just do this, even though it pains me to have a hole there. And that's it.
BRB.
That's all my meds.
her also get messed up any?
A little bit. A smidgers or two. Like 8.1 points.
I found out what the problem was with the graphics on my end and why it was looking so bad. It's because I had it set to auto and it was like set down at like 240.
Mmm. Now I can go back to doing plain old scavaroons. You know? Do need to buy myself a bottle of water. Why did I go back here for buying water? Buy bottled water. It's interesting how much water I've used. You know, you get all that water in the beginning, we sold it, and then I end up using it. I probably used more than the bottles I've sold. Alright, well. There is the dude. There is... Man, I have gotten... Okay, so you'll see in a second how much charisma into 8 I am. I was short to getting to level 8 by about that far when I started doing this morning. What I was doing, you know, to get my health up. And so I got about 30 points to get me to 8, and I've gotten another 28.7 into 8. Just doing what I've been doing. Now I'm under 48,000 away from hitting 39. But I'm down to 3 tasks left. I got to get sniper rifle skill 7, which is my last peacekeeper task. Charisma to 10, which is not my last Ragman quest, but it is there. And then Gunsmith Part 16, which is I need that HK 10 handguard, which I don't have. Three separate guys, 3 separate tasks. So I would get another DVL-10 Saboteur and unlock the ammo that everybody loves using for that stuff, the M61, if I could get the sniper skill to 7. Obviously not an easy ordeal. On mechanic, I would get a pretty decked out M4A1. I think they call that the that version is the Star Trooper. 2,500 euros, 35,000 XP. That would be pretty close to hitting 39 just for doing that. And then for Ragman, I'll get 2 Alton face shields, whoop-de-doo, 30,000 rubles, whoop-de-doo, but another 13,200. Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back, bro. So what's next?
Probably Scav runs to get my money back up, since I'm poor. I'm so poor, but that's okay.
I would think you shouldn't do any more Scav runs until you get your charisma to level where it needs to be.
Yeah.
At least while you're by yourself. Because you can totally manipulate how you play the game and take full advantage of every opportunity to up your charisma and not worry about other people getting the items before you.
Yeah. That's just
That's a
so
lot of it,
much.
is that the other people, when they loot it and it's a high priority item, they'll take it, and so you never get a chance to put that item in your inventory. And I'm not criticizing the people you play with. That's part of the game, is taking loot. But it's just how the game goes. And you can't spend 5 minutes shuffling the loot every time so you get a kill. That's just ridiculous. So you got to play that way.
I might take a quick break and go downstairs and grab me a Sammy.
Alrighty, I'll be here. Probably a good time to kill the stream. Give it a